Okay, now we need to find the slope of the velocity time curve and record it in table 2. We're doing this now. Okay, and record it here. So we will be dealing with this graph, the velocity time graph, and remember the slope of the position time graph is what? The velocity. Okay, and the slope of the velocity time graph is what? It's the acceleration. Okay, so keep this in mind. Now let me zoom this and let me show you a little trick here. Okay, if I click on the resize button or scale button here, okay, look, I mean it's it feels like condensed. So now there is control and shift, either like control, look what happens, control and the scroll button on your mouse, look what happens. Okay, it zooms in and out the y-axis. Now shift and the mouse, it zooms in and out the x-axis. So to be able to find the slope, I need to stretch it out a little bit. I click here, it goes back there. Okay, let me stretch it a little bit. So I need to select an area. Remember, this is the button here. Okay, to select a range. Okay, and I need to click on the fit and make it linear fit because it is linear. Okay, and click somewhere here. Okay, let me adjust this a little bit, something like that. Okay, again, this is experimental. Don't forget that all these values are experimental. So this is the slope, 9.85. This is the slope of the velocity time graph, which is the acceleration. So 9.85 is the acceleration. Does this number ring a bell? 9.81, 9.8, 9. Like, does it ring a bell? I mean, try to remember what it is. Okay, so I will just go to table 2 and record it in here. Okay, let me just make all of these in the middle. Now I want to find the acceleration from the acceleration time curve. Okay, and to do that, okay, let me minimize this a little bit. Okay, and grab another graph and put it here. So it is asking to create acceleration time plot. Okay, this plot is horizontal, indicates that the acceleration is constant. Record the value of the acceleration in table 2. Use the mean value tool on the horizontal straight portion of the plot to evaluate the acceleration. So we're going to look for the straight line, like the horizontal line, and find the mean value there, and that will be our acceleration. Okay, so let's select, so let me just stretch it out, shift and the scroll button on the mouse. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, now select the range tool here. Okay, and now we want to find the mean acceleration here. Okay, it should be a horizontal line, but this is experimental, so the mean is the average of all of these points. Now make sure that this summation symbol here is mean, and then click on the symbol itself. Remember from last time, click on the symbol. So mean is what? 9.87. Now if you select more points, it will give you more accurate values. So let's select all of these points, like the whole range, for example. Okay, something like this. So what's the mean in here? Mean acceleration. Let's go and record it here. 9.86. 9.86. Okay, do you notice anything here? I'm sure you do. So the last table will be finding the area under velocity time curve. And to do that, okay, I'm going to make this a bit larger, but look, because the acceleration time graph was first, it's in the back, okay, and this is overlapping here. So I'm going to select the acceleration, right click and say send to back. Okay, then click somewhere. So now it's in the back, so my velocity time graph is clearer here. Okay, so on the velocity time curve, select a straight portion of the plot. It will be easier to select the positive velocity, of course, not to deal with negative numbers. Use the software, calculate the area under the curve, and record the upper and lower values of time and area in table 3. Okay, what does that mean? So let me zoom the y-axis. Control. Okay, and this area here, I'm going to move it above the 0, so just to deal with the positive values. Okay, let me select this. Okay, now click on the area tool. Where's the area? This one here. Display area under highlighted data. The highlighted data is the line in yellow here. Okay, see what happens now. Okay, look, it is this triangle plus this rectangle, not only the area under or the area of the triangle. No, it's the area of the triangle plus this area, the highlighted one. Okay, you can see it darker. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do here? It says determine and record in table 3. Record upper and lower values of time and the area in table. So now this is the area, so 0.24 meter per second, so meter per second square. So I'm coming here, and this is 0.24. Just make all of these. Okay, now lower time and upper time, what does that mean? Okay, it means you see this yellow line here. This is the upper time, this is the lower time. Okay, and to do that, remember the this button here, this icon, the coordinates tool. So click on it, select the first one, and grab it to the lower point here. Okay, so we are going to record the lower time. So the lower time is 1.275 and the upper time is 1.475. So 1.275, 1.475. Now we need to find the displacement at lower time and at the upper time and find the difference. You have to be very careful. This could be a really mess, so save your file as you go. Now, so the at 0.21 meters per second. Okay, let me zoom this. Sorry, at 1.275 seconds. So at 1.275 seconds for the lower one. Okay, okay, at 1.275, let me grab the coordinate tool and grab it until I see 1.275. Let me maximize this. When I maximize it, I have to come here and right click on the border and send to back. Okay, so where is it? At 1.275. Here it is. What was the displacement? 0.24. Okay, and the displacement at 1.475, here it is. The displacement is 0.47. So 0.24 and 0.47 to make sure. Yes. So minus them, 0.25. So what do you notice here? Area under velocity time curve and the change in displacement. Okay, so answer the questions here. Okay, here's the other file. I will be uploading this file. So okay, fill in the blanks, answer the questions, and send me an email if you need any further explanation. And please try your best to attend Thursday. I mean, come on Thursday after you have watched the video and try to do the assignment. Okay, please do that. Don't just ask questions, I didn't understand this or that, without watching the video. Please watch the video first, read the instructions, and then come with questions on Thursday. Okay guys, all the best.